guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Atomic Sade, and today we are continuing the Love and Deepspace story. Right now we are in the branch of long-awaited Revelry, which is Sylus's branch, and we are doing chapter 1, Ambiguous Chaos. Woo, the vibe feels kind of eerie right now. A lot of red and black and shadows. I think we made it into the N109 zone. If you recall the last episode, we were entering in the club at the nest, and we were the bait, and we were injected with some type of neurotoxin and somehow got kidnapped. So that's where we had left off. So let's see what happens. Cage. Ooh, Lord. It got real in the nest. They were definitely not fam in that club. Oh, where am I? The rocking cart is filled with the scent of low quality leather. Why she gotta call them out like that? My head spins. My body is still struggling against the neurotoxin. Blurry and distant memories return to me in fragments. All right, let's recall. I was a new hunter when tragedy struck and took away people who were important to me. I traveled to the Arctic searching for the truth and discovered an incredible power source that rested in my heart, the ether core. Using the information left behind by Grandma, I concluded that what had happened to me is related to Onakainis, a well-known organization in the N109 zone. They want the ether core in my heart. So I decided to enter the N109 zone to get closer to Onakainis in an attempt to find answers. It doesn't matter if they're about the ether core in my heart or that incident. We gotta get to the bottom of these things. It doesn't matter what it is. If we get into the bottom of it, everything is going according to plan. I brought the most valuable bait, the ether core, deep into the abyss that is the N109 zone. Whoever takes the bait, will this person be the one I'm looking for? We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out.
I took a big risk to snatch prey from the nest. The reward needs to be better than that. You sure this is right?
The inhibitor should have taken effect by now. I'll wait a little longer.
Okay.
Just my luck. Car broke down all the way out here.
Hey, yo, be careful, man.
Not a soul to be seen.
I'm just the girl.
Just an abandoned yard. Hurry up and send someone over. You're awake. Guess you're a tough gal, but I'm warning you. Don't try any tricks on me, you hear?
Who are you
you're just a
talking to?
middleman. You working for people from the N109 zone?
Shut up. Let me inspect the goods before I hand you over.
What did Xavier teach us?
Where did you hide the ether core?
Kidnapping Onakainis' prey without letting us know. That's not exactly polite.
Who's there?
Onakainis.
She's ours, by the way. We called dibs a long time ago.
That was fast.
I'm really curious.
Yeah.
She's brave enough to drink from a black glass.
What will she do when backed into a corner?
You're pretty bold for releasing information about the ether core in the nest like that.
Explains why Boss is interested.
These pointy masked men.
I see. Sylus sent you. But the ether core is mine.
Oh, I'm hit. Damn, that was loud. I really felt like I got hit there. All right, number 2, alike.
But the ether core is mine.
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, choke him out. Yeah, laugh in his face. Laugh in his face. Woo. Damn, that was brutal. handsome man. That was my first thought when I
Take
played
out
this.
the vermin that are still running
And then I
amok.
heard a voice. I was like, "Oh Lord!"
Yes, sir.
I'm like, "This is the guy."
So, he is the head of Onikinus.
If this information is
Ooh.
leaked, you might become Onikinus' next target.
You're also here for the core, right?
Even if you wanted to sell your soul, you still have to find someone who can pay the price.
This voice, I've heard it somewhere before.
Look at me.
You
Possess him.
devour him.
Do that, and you'll gain the power you always dreamed of.
This power, it's yours for the taking. Just kill him.
What's going on?
I can't look into his eye.
Girl, me neither. Oh, I forgot I did that.
Is this how you greet a new friend? I guess you don't remember anything. Allow me to jog your memory.
Like
From your
all of
past to your future, to even all the crimes you'll inevitably commit. After all, you and I, we're the same, true kindred spirits.
That was intense and dramatic. And kind of hot. I ain't gonna lie. Number 3. Like, why you grabbing my neck like that, bro?
3 days, but we're still unable to achieve even a simple resonance. How disappointing.
What do you want?
We on his lap?
You went through all that trouble to enter the N109 zone. I must fulfill my duty as your host.
Stop.
Devour him. He's yours. He's right there before your very eyes.
Voices again.
I like the way she said that. Devour.
It's a shame your evil has deteriorated into its current state.
Crocodile tears. My family's deaths. You're behind them, right?
Family. The people closest to you might be the ones who want to kill you the most.
Shut up!
Kill him.
Right now? I just want to
You
kill
think
you
your
myself!
evil will help you in a fight against me. Your courage is admirable. You're lucky I don't like picking on the weak, kitten.
What are you doing?
Didn't you want to take my life, or do your words just ring hollow?
Kill him. Kill him.
I'm getting flashbacks. When I first played this when it first came out, I was at work on my break, and I'm sitting there with my headphones on in the break room, like tweaking in my seat in the lounge. I know my coworkers are looking at me like, what's going on with her over there? I'm like, what the fuck? This man legitimately scared me when I played this. I'm like, yo, he is scary as fuck. Like, I was terrified
You
playing
think
this.
I won't do it?
Now, that's much better. Though you do owe me a curtain call grander than death itself.
Ooh, I'm getting scared again, y'all.
I...
Why are you trembling?
Cause bro,
Has your
you
resolve
scary.
already begun to falter? You weren't just bluffing, were you?
Of course not. It's just...
Ooh,
Want
his
some help?
hands.
Yes, no, maybe so.
No.
Bro. And then I was like, No way this man just made me shoot him. I'm like, this motherfucker is crazy. I was legit tweaking when I first played this. I'm like, yo, this man is scary. How they gonna make him a love interest with all this going on? I'm like, there's no way anyone can like really like him. He's really crazy. I mean, he's handsome and stuff and the voice, but I was like, oh no. But you know, over time. But still, I'm like, God damn, this man's scary. I'm supposed to play kitty cards with this motherfucker? All right, number 4, into danger. Oh, with all senses gone, only the abdominal cavity spasms and contracts. Fruit fly. It was as if the body had a hole. Eesh. Water, food, or something else. Anything to fill this emptiness. What? Devour him. It's your power. In the pitch black darkness, eerie whispers flood my mind once more. Oh. They bubble only to suddenly stop, leaving cold air to gnaw at my memory. My head hurts.
She won't be sleeping forever, right? She's been unconscious for 1 day. We need to wake her up.
Easy. Just open up the back of her head, drill a hole in her neck, and...
Yo. Waking up from a hazy nightmare, I open my eyes. I can still feel the numbness from the gun's recoil in my hand. Damn. When I make eye contact with them, the pupils of 2 young men who look alike instantly contract. They quickly hide their drills and darts up their sleeves. The air freezes for a moment. I sit up. You two.
You're seeing things. I'm the only one here. There is no two.
Why are they messing with me? I collect myself and look around. The room is old and empty. It's dark. A black-gray cotton blanket hangs off the bed frame. Returning my attention to the young man, I point at his look-alike standing behind him. Then who is that?
My soul can leave. My body.
What? Behind him, the young man lurking in the shadows immediately sticks out his hands in front of his chest, rolls his eyes, and starts shaking. Oh my God.
Are you stunned? Shocked? Boring.
Hi.
They are such trolls.
Before you left Foss's parlor...
Mm-hmm.
Well, we already met. 4 days ago, to be exact.
Okay.
We didn't just save you from that ungrateful traitor. We also brought you back to Onikainus' base.
Mm-hmm. So, you want me to thank you? As my limbs slowly regain their strength, I quickly assess the current situation in my mind. I've been locked in a secret room with no light for 3 days, and during the times I was conscious for a few moments, I would catch a glimpse of Sylus. Oh. So was he like checking on us, like while we were like drifting in and out? The twins are obviously sent by Sylus to keep me monitored. Sylus was like, I'm tired of waiting 3 days for her to get herself together. I'm gonna just send the twins to watch her from now on. While I was mentally prepared for this, finding myself in a direct confrontation with Onikainus was beyond my expectations. I just didn't expect Onikainus' leader to be an unreasonable monster.
Are you crazy?
Yeah, he is.
You wanted to take my life, and so you've taken it. Now what? Have you already figured out how you'll pay me back?
No, you can't die yet.
Why? Are you worried about me? Save that for the day you actually succeed in killing me.
Forcing me to resonate with him, then tricking me into thinking I've killed him. He's insane. Yeah. I wonder if he's keeping me in another location right now, or maybe he got bored. Even though the Ether Core's other half is in Onikainus' hands, being trapped here puts me in a vulnerable position. I need to leave and gather information.
We know what you're thinking.
Hmm.
But after being hunted down in the nest, do you know how many people are out there looking for you?
I could think of 3 right now.
And even if you escape, you'll only get lost in the chaos of this no man's land.
Wanderers will eat you up. They also won't leave behind any crumbs, so...
Yo, they are funny.
Stay here with our boss.
Oh God, I mean, since y'all asked nicely.
Throw away all morality and compassion, and this place will be a paradise.
By the way, who's older? You two are basically identical twins.
Take a guess.
Could you come closer so I could get a better look? Maybe it's because my voice sounded so sincere that his lips curled. He saunters over without even a hint of suspicion. When he's within reach, I pull out a laser pointer and hold it against his neck so I can threaten him. Period.
Hey, what are you doing?
Have you heard of the XT-7, the Hunters Association's latest weapon? Whether out of recklessness or carelessness, only kindness didn't search my body. Okay. It's a high-powered laser that can penetrate your skin and vaporize your blood. The good news is that it's quick and painless. The bad news is that you'll be losing a lot of blood from your neck. Are you squeamish? Kieran falls silent for a moment, then pressing the door handle and moves aside. To my surprise, the door opens just like that.
Why are you staring at me? Did I say you weren't allowed to leave?
MC don't play around. Don't mess with her. It's this eerie ass hallway.
Okay, just go straight down the hall and you'll see the exit.
Alright, bro. I let go of Luke, still afraid. He rubs his neck and heads over to Kieran's side. But I notice his gaze is full of curiosity and desire for the laser pointer in my hand. Do you want it? Here. Not expecting me to be this generous, Luke reaches for it. He's surprised.
Really? That's very nice of you to just give away a hunter's secret weapon.
He's kind of adorable, I ain't gonna lie. That was kind of cute. It's a laser pointer.
You...
I flashed my own playful smile right back at him. Did I ever say it was the XT-7? As the two of them get farther and farther away with every step I take, I can still hear their weapons whisper behind me.
How far do you think she'll get? 30 meters?
I bet not even 10 steps.
Oop.
I'll say 5 then.
Yo. With Luke and Kieran gone, I take out my hunter's watch. Unsurprisingly, there's no signal. The corridor before me is completely dark with a deep, endless tunnel. While I didn't expect them to be kind enough to show me the way out, leaving that room could already be considered progress. There are several small crystal vases on the shelf by the wall. The drooping flowers in them have already withered. Yeah, looking pretty droopy. The owner probably hasn't been home in a long time. Good observation. On the other side is a blackbird. It's perched on a marble pillar that's half as tall as a human. Its metal wings are tucked in. A crow? Its eyes appear to be made out of rubies. They glow with a lustrous yet haunting hue in the darkness. Ooh. Its eyes suddenly move, fixing its gaze on me without blinking. It's alive? As I prepare myself to take a closer look, it suddenly spreads its wings and flies towards me. Ooh. Its razor-sharp feathers barely miss the top of my head as it passes through the narrow gap of the open door. To pass through the corridor, I'll have to go there. I hesitate for a moment, then follow the crow. All right, let's go. Melodious classical music seeps out from behind the door, making the corridor even more peaceful. Okay. A relaxed male voice rings out amidst the graceful song. It's like I'm hearing a monologue behind a curtain.
They claim to implant protocols to human hearts. and also implant human consciousness into wanderers.
Huh.
Their little project has a name. The Fountain of Ete.
You should know I'm not interested in other people's business. And Mephisto said you lied. You're not even telling me everything. It's a shame. You threw away your last chance.
Sylus? Never mind. I need to escape first.
No, please, forgive me. You can still use me as a tool.
Our deal is over. No. If you'll excuse me, I have to entertain a more important guest.
The pleading voice stops abruptly, like a balloon that leaves nothing behind after it exploded from being filled with too much air. Whew. The room falls silent for a moment. The music suddenly stops before transitioning into a more gentle song played by string instruments.
Aren't you going to come in?
Shit, after hearing all that, I don't know. But you know, in order to progress, I guess I will. Like, can you imagine? Like, you want to come in after eavesdropping and hearing all that? Hell nah. I knew they were up to no good. All right, let's go. Nice dining area you got here. I like your table. I like the setup. Oh, is that a bottle of wine? Can I get a glass? I'll be freaking out, bro. I would be freaking out. Everything, after hearing all that too, whew, everything is beautiful. From the clean white tablecloth to the silverware sparkling under the light to even the ice bucket with bottles of red wine. Yeah, it's very pretty. The gory scene I envisioned didn't appear. Oh, okay, because, yeah. Inside this calm room, the other voice's owner had vanished without a trace. Damn, what do you do with the body? This feeling again. I'm hungry all of a sudden. Why? Sylus picks up the decanter beside me, walks to my side, and pours me a glass of wine. Behind me, the shadows press down, their visible pressure suffocating. I hold onto the chair with one hand to steady myself and grab the knife on the table with the other. Sorry.
This will be useful for defending yourself in the N109 zone.
Okay. Sylus coldly chuckles as he places a familiar gun on the table. Are you mocking me?
I'm giving you a way out. Since you can't escape, why don't we make a deal?
Glaring at him, I drink the wine to taunt him. Onekindness modus operandi is buying and selling by force. Too bad I'm not interested. The ice-cold liquid slides down my throat, and soon I feel a burning pain in my stomach. The wine is stronger than I thought. I still can't help but chug one glass after another. Hungry and thirsty, it's as if I'm trying to numb myself with this sensation. Yeah, girl, you've been out for 3 days.
As long as you have desires, there will always be deals to make.
With his crimson eyes full of malice, Sylus flashes a hint of a smile. His tall figure blocks out some of the light, and I can see his right eye starting to glow red. This means he's using some kind of power. Then I'd be in a daze and experience auditory hallucinations. Yeah.
So many days have come and gone. You should know your own desires by now.
Where you get that coin from? Confusion, restlessness, the insatiable emptiness. It's a black hole trying to swallow everything.
Only I can give you what you want. And you will agree to my terms.
Ooh, I just got chills. Oh my god. I can't allow myself to be controlled by this person again. I force myself to stand up, spurred on by the alcohol I drank. What terms? You just want me to resonate with you? You know what? Fine. I'll accept this deal. I resonate with you, and you give me the ether core from Onekindness auction. As I say this, I grab Sylus's hand. His fingers are long, and his palms is cold. Even touching his hand faintly brings forth a sense of dread.
Release me. You can't do that just yet.
Oop. Don't move. I look up at him, trying to use my remaining sobriety to find a hint of emotion, anything on his face. For a moment, a complex, incomprehensible struggle appears in his gaze. What could be the source of that? Where does the power in his right eye come from? Why does it feel so familiar to me? Is it related to the ether core? Time passes ever so slowly, and just like these past few days, nothing happens. Why is it? Murmuring to myself, I refuse to give up. I grab his hand and hold it like I'm squeezing a pump. The invisible pressure becomes stronger and stronger. The influence of alcohol gradually subsides, and I realize I made a very dangerous move. Oop. Ah! I awkwardly straighten my posture and quietly try to pull back my hand. Yet, he grips it more tightly.
Maybe I've been too nice to you.
Woo! My fingers were firmly clasped. I couldn't move them at all. You let me go. Oh, let go. Same shit. Even if you keep holding on to me like this, I can't resonate with you. It's not something I can do just on a whim.
After all that arrogance, it seems like you can't even control your own ego.
So, at the very least, it doesn't want to be activated in front of you. Silence stares at our interlocked hands blankly for a long time, and finally, he slowly lets go. I rub my wrist as I take a few steps back. My breathing and heartbeat gradually return to normal. We were at a standstill. Then, with a thoughtful expression, he leans back in his chair and looks at me.
Just as I thought. You're too weak.
Ooh! Where does he get all this confidence from to make such a conclusion? Is everyone in the N109 zone weird? I think so. Sylus pinches the area between his brows, then wraps his knuckles on the table.
Eat as much as you want.
He says those words like he's giving out an order that won't be questioned. What? Are you... The word insane is at the tip of my tongue, but I force myself to stop talking. I turn to look at the long, seemingly endless table behind me. It's filled with countless exquisite dishes, the lavishness almost dizzying.
I'll give you 10 minutes. After you're done, come find me outside the base's entrance. You better hope our deal is successful. Otherwise, consider this your last meal.
10 minutes to eat all this food? Are you serious? I feel bullied. 10 minutes is not enough. Alright, number 6. Resonance and shekels. Oh, thank God. Okay.
I must have been really drunk to make a deal with this monster.
You think you so cool, huh? I should punch you in your gut.
Are we going to experience the sights and sounds of the N109 zone?
Do you have 9 lives? Curiosity killed the cat.
Then I shouldn't go.
Oh. Ow, my head.
You like to bargain, don't you?
First of all, don't be touching me like that. Hey, and don't be using your energy on me like that either.
But you're not yet qualified.
Are there no speed limits in the N109 zone?
Ooh, Lord. Damn, bruh. You can't just be speeding off with no warning like
I still don't know
that.
where the auction will take place.
And I just ate.
If you want to stay out of trouble, behave yourself inside.
And if I refuse? It hurts.
You'll hurt even more.
Oof, Jesus. This man shook the hell out of me, bro, when I first played this game. I swear to you.
Who is it? If you want to order something, bring your own protocol. I won't accept anything that isn't high grade. Mr. Sylus, you don't usually do surprise visits.
I got you a guinea pig. It's time for your evil linkage alteration project to have a living test subject.
Wait. You wanna alter me? You bastard.
In that case, let me take a look first.
Oh, god damn it. Y'all gonna put me in this chair now? Fine. I have no choice. Clearly.
Sir, you're not actually going to alter me, right? I'm just a normal evolver.
Yeah.
Trying to bargain with me is pointless. No one can change Sylus's mind.
You have the resonance evil?
Did they do anything while I was gone?
Who's they?
Nothing too dramatic, just 2 explosions. One in the northern suburbs and one in the Bloomshore district.
Oh.
Bloomshore district. This is related to Grandma.
They just made a bunch of shoddy products. I overestimated them.
And after doing those shameless things and making a mess, then they want you to be their scapegoat.
What are you talking about? Someone else made those 2 explosions happen?
Oh dear, you look disappointed. Instead of searching for the truth, you'd rather swallow a lie that makes you feel better.
Ooh, the shade.
I'm afraid she's not a suitable recipient. Her evil linkage is completely normal. Only the strength's been suppressed.
Did someone put in a suppressor?
I don't think it's physical.
It's not my fault. I can resonate just fine with others.
And that thing I asked you to alter, how's that?
It was difficult, but the maximum energy burst value has been increased tenfold.
That... the little thing?
Are you really going to use it?
She's suppressed, right? She just needs a little stimulation then.
Ooh. Oh, snap. Time to get stimulated. Alright, let's whoop some ass.
Are you scared? You should step back.
Who said I was
ain't
scared?
Right. Leave me alone. Ooh. I mean, okay, I ain't gonna lie, this looks a little scary.
I can't resonate.
It's not too late to back out now. I guess it's gonna fight dirty. Look out. That's
bro?
more like it.
Maybe not. This thing is barrier.
You're too close. That's my spot. I guess it's gonna fight dirty.
Ooh.
Let's settle this in one fell swoop. Look out.
Oh. Ooh, I love the guns, y'all. I love the guns.
It's time to
My
get rid of
distance.
some nuisances.
All right,
Ready?
let's do it. Uh-huh.
I was born ready.
Facts.
Let's finish this. You put up a good fight.
I know. Yeah, I'm not as weak as you thought, right? All right. Number 8, hesitation. Oh, that's it on this chapter. Okay. Yeah, not as weak as you thought. Play with me. Yeah. Now walk
Alter
off.
her energy linkage now. Make it as strong as possible.
This
Damn,
isn't
bro.
what we agreed
Calm
to.
down.
Relax. You can handle it.
Woo.
Mr. Sylus, I think there's another reason why she can't resonate. You see, her evol is special. It utilizes the waves generated by the human brain's magnetic field. Maybe her brain's magnetic field produces repulsive waves against you. That's why she can't resonate with you.
Get to the point.
To make a long story short, on a subconscious level, she's either rejecting you, scared of you, or, disgusted by you. Even if she undergoes alteration, you won't be able to resonate with her so long as she's still hostile toward you.
Damn. Who just broke his heart?
And Mr. Sylus, if the alteration fails, she will be completely ruined. We need to address the cause first.
Which means there's something wrong with her.
You let go of me!
By the way, I have an evol stabilizer in the storage cabinet. I'll make her use it.
Bro was pissed. Like, what? You're disgusted by me. Perhaps worried that his inventions would get caught in a crossfire, he quickly takes me to a room on the second floor.
Right now, you need to stay calm, miss.
He bends down and pulls out a dusty electronic device from underneath the cabinet.
The N109 zone is a chaotic place, and you have
Yeah.
a part of an ether core. Accompanying him is the safest option.
You know, I'm carrying the ether core. A burst of red light appears and scans my whole body. Several windows pop up on the old-fashioned display screen, which shows the data is being analyzed.
I recognize that proto-curve. Monitoring ether cores used to be my job.
A guess pops into my mind. I look again at the dusty electronic device. Just as I thought, there's an inconspicuous mark in the corner. I saw it among the files Grandma left not too long ago.
The N109 zone is a mess right now. An outsider like you who's unfamiliar with the details can easily lose her life. Sticking with Sylus might not be a bad idea. Better to be with him compared to some other people.
I guess. Sylus is a heartless man. He may only want to alter me right now, but he's going to get me killed eventually. Exasperated, the shopkeeper shakes his head.
You're just not used to the darkness yet. There are predators lurking in these depths that you haven't seen.
Some people are even scarier than him.
You say Sylus is heartless, but sometimes those with hearts are even crueler than those without.
That is so true. Like Xavier said, the N109 zone is very divided. Each faction only recognizes its own allies. Fighting alone is obviously not a good idea in a place like this, but if I really have to stay close to Sylus... The shopkeeper's concern seems to be genuine. After weighing my options, I nod and flash a reassuring smile. I understand what you mean. I'll give it some thought. Beep. The lines on the screen rise and fall, showing two intertwined curves.
All right. There's nothing wrong with your evil. The energy of the ether core inside you is also stable.
Alright, good.
Have you figured out what you'll do next?
You're not gonna charge me for this, right? The ether core's other half is one of the items on the auction. Naturally, I don't assume I can get it by myself. The only advantage I have is having part of the ether core in my heart, since I can resonate with the energy. I should be able to sense its location. The real problem is figuring out how to escape from the predators lurking in these depths after I obtain it. The N109 zone is currently a mess, and there are enemies no matter where I go. If I have to work with someone, the strongest person here would be the best option. And that strongest person is... Maybe I should actually make a deal with Sylus. I don't think we got any other choice, girl. Upon realizing this, my next step becomes clear. As day. I get up and say goodbye to the shopkeeper, and when I spot that familiar mark, I look back at his dark, wary expression. Were you acquainted with my grandma? He just waves his hand, gesturing for me to leave.
Well, if all goes well for you and whatever happens, then I can say I've repaid Miss Josephine's kindness.
Aww. Grandma. Up until now, I'd always thought that Anakainis was hunting down researchers who worked in ether cores before. But that shopkeeper, who seems to have a strong connection to Grandma, is seeking Sylus's protection. Maybe there are other secrets. I think deeply about what the shopkeeper said, lost in thought, but when I go downstairs, the workshop is empty. Sylus? The door's curtains, which were closed before, are now rolled up, and after I leave the workshop, Sylus's motorcycle is nowhere to be seen. The hell just happened? Everything just vanished? What? Did he just ditch me? Sylus? The only response I get is a faint thud from the unlit alley next to the workshop. It's probably trash that fell into the ground. Just when I was thinking about whether or not I should work with him, he disappeared on me. Sylus! There are only piles of scrap in the empty streets. I look around, my heart pounding. Maybe after confirming he couldn't resonate with me, he finally lost his patience and interest. Aw. So be it. At least I can freely move around now.
Would you like to buy a flower, miss?
Girl, where you come from? Ain't it a little late for you to be out? A clear voice resounds. I turn and see a little girl behind me. She appears to be 8 or 9 years old. No, thank you.
Would you like a gun, bullets, or a protocore then? I have them all.
Girl, what type of little girl are you? I don't need those either. But it might be a good idea to chat with the locals and get information about the auction. I like how MC's unfazed about a little girl offering to sell her guns in a dark alleyway. I mean, we are in the N109 zone, so I guess. I kneel down to be at eye level and tap her basket. You know where I could buy some intel, sweetie?
That's easy. Follow me.
2 sets of footsteps echo across the empty street. Meanwhile, the sound of flapping wings can be heard in the distance. I look up at the sky, but I see nothing except dark clouds that obscure moonlight. A crow perches on the streetlight that's been dilapidated for years. The red glow in its eyes flickers as it breathes. A few blood-stained tufts of gray fur peek out from under its metal claws. It quietly observes the 2 girls, one tall and one short. As they head into another filthy street, it tilts its head and thinks for a moment. Then it quickly drops its dead prey and silently spreads its wings to follow them. Lying under the streetlight are 7 or 8 fat rats, all gutted. Mixed with their flesh and blood are broken pieces of monitoring equipment. Oh, shoot. All right. Well, that was chapter 1 of this main story of long-awaited Revelry. Whew. That was intense. I forgot how... Well, listen, I ain't forget, but it brought back some memories for sure. Like I said, when I first played this game, this dude had me traumatized low-key. I'm like, yo, ain't no way I gotta build affinity with this mofo. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to my channel already, please be sure to hit the subscribe button. If you like Love and Deep Space content, I am Atomic Sade, and until next time, see you guys.
Got a picture like go get